Good day, everybody. Welcome to another learning experience. I'm Iyiola Akintaro, and I will be taking us on Graphic Design 101. How you can design quality graphics for the web from beginner to expert. So basically, this lesson we focused mainly on designing graphics that you can use on the internet, that you can use on your social media pages, that you can use on your website, and that you can use on your blog pages. So we will not be considering print design at a time like this because we are making use of smartphone for the process. So let's go into the lesson. What is graphic design? Graphic design is an act of communicating ideas or information visually through organized images, text, shapes, and other graphic forms to an audience. So if you are producing a design, you are trying to communicate an idea, and you want to ensure that you are passing the information visually, because people consume visual messages more than just ordinary words when it comes to internet now. So your target audience is very important when producing any kind of graphic works. You must be able to know who are the people you are producing the design for, so that you can make use of the right elements. You will learn more about elements of designs as we move on. Now let's go into design thinking process. Before you can produce a design, you have to think. No one just starts a design without taking time to think through the process. So I have simplified it for us by giving to us some of the processes you have to follow in producing a design. If you can follow this process, it will help you. So the first thing is you define. The second thing is you research. After researching, you ideate, you make sketches, you develop your prototype or the redesign. You test it, then you present it. So we are going to look into the design thinking process in depthly now. The first stage is you define. Take time to understand the problem you are trying to provide solution to. Consider the audience you want to communicate to visually, the expected results, and the platform where the design will be used. So you must be able to determine what is it that I want to produce. Consider your audience. What are the things I want to communicate? How do I want to communicate it? What are the elements I will make use of? So you have to firstly define your problem. Inability to define your problem very well will lead to you producing a result that is not desired. So for you to be able to get solution, you must know your problem. And that is one of the most important stage of graphic design. The second stage is research. Now, let me inform us that this design process doesn't necessarily have to be that you follow them from the beginning to the end, then that's all. No. There are some times that even after you have finished the whole design, you still have to go back again to some stages. Like maybe go back again to do your research. Probably in the process of testing, you find out that your users were making a complaint about something. So you go back again, do your research, ideate again. So it is not compulsory that it is a rigid process that you must follow, but these are just to guide you. Now, second thing is your research. Make findings on similar designs to gain relevant knowledge of the design to be made. Use your research to draw inspiration for the design project. Now, the main reason why you have to research is so that you can gain relevant knowledge. Don't copy. Use it to inspire new creative works that is original, that you can say, yes, this is my work. The aim is not to copy. The aim is to research, to gain inspiration, to be able to draw from others' works, to draw inspiration from previous projects. And this will help you. The third thing is ideate. This is one of the most interesting aspects. And this is what differentiates a designer from just an ordinary copy someone. Ideate. You have to be able to release your creative mind. This is where you make use of your creative mind. You make use of your peak imaginations. You make use of your mind so much, trying to capture what you are about to produce pictorially in your mind. So the aim is not to get the perfect idea. You have to release your mind, get as much as possible ideas. Just gather ideas, gather them, and then in the next process, you'll be able to sort them out, then come up with the one you want to make use of. So think about innovative solutions, think beyond the normal or the usual. Then you get your pencil and your normal paper or anything, maybe your sketch pad, or you can make use of your tablet, you sketch. So you begin to turn your ideas into simple sketches. Those ideas that you have been able to capture in your mind, you bring those imaginations into reality. It doesn't have to look like the finished product. It only has to be informative enough to guide you while producing the final design. Then the fifth stage, this is where we have the real work being carried out. You prototype. That is, you create a copy of how the final product will look like, making use of your design software. Unleash your skills and knowledge at this stage. You make use of all the necessary design elements that is required and try to keep it simple. Simplicity is very important. You don't need to put everything there. What is important is that it must be readable, aesthetically pleasing, and it is useful, that it can carry out the real function. Why are you creating the design? The design must be able to perform that function. Then you test. After you have been able to create your prototype, you test. Now, testing is very important. Why? You have to be sure that your envisioned message is well visually communicated. So you can show your design to someone to help you check that out if the real message you want to communicate is being communicated through the designs you have produced. If you are designing an ebook cover page now, you must be able to ensure that the design is attractive enough to get people to buy your ebook. So you test. Lastly, deliver your designs to the right audience. You present your designs. You post it on the social media or on the platform you want to make use of it. Then make sure you are posting to the right platform. If you design for Facebook, after you have made use of the size and the whole thing, don't go and post it on Instagram. Don't forget, we have sizes for every social platform. If you are posting a design that you make for Facebook cover page and you are posting it on your Facebook feed, it will affect the quality of the image at the end of the day. So work on that. Present high quality image version of your design. That is very important. And that's your design process. So in our next lesson, we are going to look into design elements, principles of design elements, colors, how to combine colors together. Then before we now move into the real design. God bless you. Thanks for following. I'm Akintaro Iyiola.